We got a wireless mic.
Wait, we are?
That's how great this microphone is.
We're going.
It's wireless. We're going? This can't be the start of our finale, is that we're like setting up the thing. Not that this is our
Guys,
finale.
I prepared this. I prepared this whole setup, and we were.
Dude, you can't lie.
We were here.
This is our finale.
This is the
In
finale.
fact, I had this table set up before we got here, and we just kind of showed up and we
and then
started
you
recording.
reset it up.
And then, yeah.
We're finally here at Marshall, the finale. Grand finale.
The grand
or should
finale.
we say Marshall finale? Because not grand.
Don't mind the wind.
Yeah. If you think the audio quality is bad, just listen a little better.
Yeah. Please.
How are you guys doing?
What's the bit? What's the fudging
I've
bit?
been having up this bit all day.
Okay, Nick
I've
has
been
drove
finally
us.
getting
Nick
the
has
bit.
drove Caden and I insane with this bit all day.
The bit's
Oh,
pretty.
God.
It's a bit to end. What?
That's gonna go away.
Oh no.
Where are the other ones?
Oh, what was that? Oh, okay.
I thought y'all were in charge of the chairs.
What? No, mine's underneath my leg.
Mine's right here.
Okay, we're good.
Excuse me, sir. I am prepared.
AJ, is this on?
Dude,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I can see it.
These mics work so well. Are you rolling?
I'm recording.
Okay. We're good. We're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Keep him busy, cause I'm gonna flip
What?
on the things. Like
Keep
this.
him busy. He's
This isn't
AJ
live.
already left the podcast. Damn. We made it a minute in. And
This
AJ's
isn't-
gone. Okay.
AJ, I think they're busy staring at
You
you.
know, guys. Whoa. Okay.
My phone's
This
broken.
is going really well. The intro music stopped like 2 minutes
Yeah.
ago. Okay.
Hey,
Guys-
wait. You guys want to see something funny? You guys
Wait,
wanna see
wait,
something-
guys, I'm muted.
Not even plugging.
That's okay.
You're muted?
No.
Wait, I'm muted. It's blinking.
Okay. This morning I got a letter in the mail. Would like you guys to see where this letter is from.
Is this the ceiling one?
Okay, it says Basement Banter. The White House?
I got a letter from
No way.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
No way. He's getting us
Northwest,
in.
Hold on.
Washington D.C.
Hold it up.
Wait, he's getting.
Sent to Basement Banter at
No,
Marshall campus.
you're
basement.
lying. You're lying. You're actually lying.
Of course, presidential seal and everything. I got right here. And I thought we should read it and figure out what this is. Hold on back. Yeah. I'm not very good at opening envelopes. This is why I asked like you stuff.
Yeah. Got you.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My mic. It's kind of inconvenient.
Yeah, we got the wireless. The Blue Yeti.
The wireless Blue Yeti is exclusive.
It's weird that the white ones didn't work.
I've been hyped.
Just saying.
True.
Just saying.
I've been hyped to read whatever this says all day. Can you hold my mic again?
You don't know what it says?
I mean, the envelope wasn't open,
We're
bro.
opening our letter from the White House, just to clarify.
The White House, Washington. Basement Banter, Marshall campus, basement.
This looks concerningly like
this,
high
can you guys-
quality.
this looks actually real.
Sorry.
I saw a signature. That's all I saw.
Out the way now.
Okay. The White House, Washington. Basement Banter, Marshall campus, basement.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hold it up. Damn. Like, right around. Dear AJ, Nick, and hold the mic up to me.
Sorry, yeah. Well,
Dear-
I'm trying to keep it like.
Dear AJ, Nick, and Caden, or as the Secret Service calls you, the Basement Banter Boys, plus
What?
that one guy who keeps showing up.
What the hell? No, it does not say that. It does not. You're a
Right
lie.
there.
I hate you. I actually hate you. You're actually the worst. I hate you. Like, oh my gosh.
Jill and I send our warmest, most heartfelt congratulations as you prepare to release the final earth-shattering episode of Basement Banter.
Earth-shattering?
Shattering.
Word around the West Wing is that your
He's flying a plane to Marshall! I knew it!
Word around the West Wing is that your podcast has captured the hearts, minds, and questionable decision-making skills of millions of Americans.
Millions.
Frankly, Basement Banter is now as central to our democracy as apple pie, the 4th of July, and the ongoing debate over whether pans are furniture or just really ambitious plates.
Yes. It's furniture. It's
You know, folks, democracy isn't just about voting or peaceful transitions of power. It's about conversation. It's about asking the tough questions that keep the nation up at night. Questions like, if you could replace all the grass in the world with anything, what would it be? Or, do you think aliens have a visual meter? I'm not saying the founders envisioned this, but I'm pretty sure Ben Franklin would have had a strong
There's so
opinion,
many pages.
would have had a strong opinion
my
about
God.
replacing grass with trampolines. He'd also probably want a tail, Nick, but that's another story.
What the fuck?
AJ, you're the glue that holds the chaos together. Your approach to editing, drag, drop, slap some intro music on, and call it a day, has redefined the meaning of post-production.
Okay, I put some compression on our voices, okay?
But let's not kid ourselves. The real reason you're irreplaceable is your knack for steering conversations in the weirdest direction and your enthusiastic appreciation for feet.
Okay, relax.
Called out. You've done more for the visibility of foot-related discourse in America than,
What? I didn't think it was gonna keep going into the foot.
It's like a paragraph
This
about
was like the last 5 episodes, okay?
than Quentin Tarantino and Dan Schneider combined.
What?
If the National Archives ever start preserving toe prints, I'll know who to thank.
What the fuck?
You're the show's resident philosopher and wild card. Only you could turn a simple would you rather into a multi-layered debate about the ethics of fighting 1,000 fourth graders, the existential horror of a world where all doors are slides, or whether society could survive if every handshake exchanged a random secret. Your legendary ability, he said legendary ability to pivot from a question about which animate object would make the best president to a sudden JFK reference is matched only by your relentless campaign to see if anyone at the table would actually press a mysterious red button in the street. Whether you're challenging the group to outlaw forks, pondering if fish would commit crimes on land, or
This
asking
is so
if we
hype.
should kidnap and execute the Grinch,
What?
keep the
What?
conversation moving,
I
the
forgot about that.
hypotheticals flowing, and the rest of the crew on their toes.
That's true. It's just so... Do they listen to the podcast?
Joe must listen.
Wait, Joe's our president.
It says Jill and I.
Oh, Joe. I thought you said Joe. I was like, dude, what?
We did start this like
That's true. That's true.
Joe era.
Caden, I have to say, your commitment to disagreeing with AJ and Nick on absolutely everything is nothing short of heroic. If those two said the sky was blue, you'd argue it's a tasteful shade of crimson.
He would say,
And somehow,
no!
and somehow you'd almost convince us. Every democracy, I just got through one of 3 pages.
Holy cow!
Double page.
Okay.
This is
You'd
actually.
almost convince us. Every democracy needs a loyal opposition, and Basement Banter has never lacked one, thanks to you. But let's address the elephant, or in your case, baby elephant in the room.
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane.
Despite what the others might say, you're as much a part of the podcast as JFK references are to any discussion of historical figures. Don't let anyone tell you you're too short to be a full member.
That's insane. That's it, dude. What the hell is wrong with
In
you?
America, we judge by the content of your banter, not the height of your chair. Though, if you need a booster seat, the White House has a few spares from cabinet meetings. And speaking of the White House, rumor has it Kamala Harris is still waiting for her invite to the Basement Banter hot seat. I hear she's been practicing her would you rather answers and is ready to debate the finer points of ranch versus chocolate. And if you ever get Obama on, just remember, let me be clear.
Let's go.
If he were a deer, he'd say, let me be deer. If he were gay, well, you know the rest. The man's got range. He would say, let me be clear.
Oh my God.
And
this is
just
so
when you
hype.
think you've heard it all, you bring guests onto the podcast. Gabby, who's been on so many times.
Oh,
I'm
this
starting
is
to
where-
think
this is where
she's
they're-
the real host.
What?
Here, can you hold this?
Ugh,
Caden?
she is not the real host.
Just wild with them.
Too short, right?
Yeah.
You bring guests onto the podcast. Gabby, who's been on so many times, I'm starting to think she's the real host. And Mr. Smith, louder than a campaign rally, funnier than a State of the Union blooper reel. Give him my best and maybe some decaf. And of course, Modo. It's a shame what's going to happen to him.
What? Whoa.
You've tackled issues that matter. Would you rather sneeze confetti or burp glitter?
You.
If your pet could suddenly talk and reveal they've been secretly blogging about you, what would they write? Should we replace all the world's doorknobs with something else? And if so, what? These are the debates that keep our democracy vibrant, our culture weird, and our citizens just a little bit confused in the best possible way.
Holy cow!
And let's not forget the legendary Baby It's Cold Outside cover with Marvin, which I'm hearing is now available on streaming platforms.
I knew it, dude.
I've heard a lot of music in my day, from Sinatra to Springsteen, but nothing prepared me for that. It's not just a cover, it's an experience. I'm still not sure if I was supposed to laugh, cry, or call FEMA, but one thing's sure, it's the only version that's both a Christmas carol and a national security threat.
That's good. That's
As you close out this chapter, remember, America is a better, stranger, and more thoughtful place because of the conversations you've sparked. You've inspired a generation to ask not what their country can do for them, but what inanimate object would make the best president, and whether all doors should be slides.
pencils.
So from the Oval Office, which, by the way, would be much more fun if all the doors were slides, thank you for your service to the nation's collective imagination. May your final episode be filled with laughter, friendship, and at least one debate about whether pans are furniture. Here, Caden, can you hold this again?
Guys, I'm not your slave, like, but
We the shortest.
Now, as is tradition, I'd like to offer the final 10 questions for Basement Banter, straight from the president's desk,
Holy cow!
and ChatGPT, but don't tell Congress. Oh, we did right there. We'll get to those questions in a second. God bless you, God bless Basement Banter, and God bless the United States of
Joe
America.
Biden signature.
Where if you want to replace all the grass with something else, you don't need permission. You just need a good bit. See you on the slides, Joe Biden, and he signed it.
it's illegal. You just
P.S.
forced Joe Biden's signature. That's not illegal.
Yes.
If aliens ever visit and ask for one podcast to represent humanity, I'll send them Basement Banter. But only if they promise not to replace all the humans with clones of Caden. One is enough.
That's insane! Yo, Nick, you were dick-minding me this entire letter. You
Joe
say to
Biden-
AJ, oh, he's glorious, amazing.
That's like a
Guys,
thing
look,
for Caden.
Biden signed it, okay?
You glazed AJ, bro.
Joe did. I didn't read this part of today.
And Jill, right? Jill was in there somewhere.
Caden, you can just sit on those papers. I don't feel like holding 3 papers or passing.
Maybe under the table.
that
Well, I don't
feels
want
like
them to
that
blow
feels
away.
disrespectful.
Oh, it is.
Oh, you're right.
You can just hold them
Under
up.
my phone. Under my phone.
Okay.
You still want? Oh, that's a question.
Yeah. Well, for the final time, I guess it's time to say
Season 1.
for season 1. Live from underneath Marshall's campus, this is Basement Banter. I'm Nick.
I'm AJ.
And I'm
Joe
Caden.
flipped.
No, don't say it.
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Well, that actually
It's the-
brings me to my first question. Is Caden a member of Basement... Or Joe's first question.
Oh no!
Can we get a count of how many
No,
seconds
wait, wait a second.
Is Caden a member of Basement Banter? I think at this
I don't
point he's
think I-
deserved it.
Nah.
I think
Nah.
Well, I have
I don't
the
think he's just a
only
recurring
working
guest.
mic.
he does. We are on just like lav mics.
Good point.
I think at this point he's deserved. He's been here the least, but he's been through most of the episodes
Is that-
with us.
You've been here at least.
What the hell?
Yeah, there's a number of episodes.
That's
he
right.
missed.
You missed like 3 episodes and Nick has missed like 2.
I think Caden has deserved it. Do you think so, AJ? We could also just keep it going.
How tall are you again? Like numbers. We're talking numbers here.
I'm okay. Imagine. Here's
Don't lie
Nick,
to me.
Here's me.
That was shorter. That looks shorter.
That was definitely.
He's got a point.
Wait, no. Watch
After
this.
all
Here's
Joe
Nick.
said-
Here's Nick.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a good point.
It's like you guys are going back to back, but he's just doing it with his hand, and you just
Yeah.
aren't back to back.
Good,
I wanna say something.
good observation,
I wanna say
AJ.
something.
Thanks.
Nick, why didn't you sit in the middle? Why didn't you make me sit on the side? You had a
Because you want to sit in the middle.
this is how we normally do it, so we should do this. I didn't know you had a letter to. Okay. Wait, keep playing rock paper scissors.
Ooh, does this decide it?
Rock paper scissors shoot. Okay, we'll go out of 3. We'll go out of 3. We'll go out of 3.
Out
Okay.
of 3.
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Ooh, tie. Okay.
Scissors shoot.
Okay, 1 to 1. 1 to 1. All right, for all the marbles.
Ready? Rock paper scissors shoot.
All right, for all the marbles again, they tied.
Shoot.
For all the marbles again, they tied.
Scissors, shoot.
Yes! Caden, you can say it. You can say it.
I am a member of Basement Banter. I am Caden. Let's go.
It's like an I am Steve moment. I can't
I'm Caden.
clap. I got the paper in my hand.
I'm
clap
so
in
happy.
spirit.
I'm so happy.
Starting next episode. So take it back.
We're still a guest for the finale. If aliens discovered our podcast after humanity is gone, which episode would make them most confused about human civilization?
It's got to be visual meter. It's got to
Might
be
be
visual meter.
visual meter.
They'll be like,
Okay.
what the hell?
The aliens don't know they're aliens though.
Yes.
Like they're not gonna understand alien.
They're gonna be like, these guys really hate grass.
No, but then
Like what do they have against grass?
true. They're gonna think grass is like some mystical object. Like
You're like, prayed to grass. It might. What about like mayo? That one's just full of like really spectacular
Okay,
questions.
the thing about 50 episodes is that's 500 questions, and
I've forgotten
I can't
about a lot
remember
of
all
it.
that.
I'm glad we're ending this.
You know what? Let's turn the camera off.
Yeah,
That was it.
I'm not gonna say the line because then we will actually end.
Yeah.
Um,
I really hope no bells ring. Like, no way.
Like
Marshall's bell
open.
for some reason.
We might have to
So
end it
funny.
if we might have
Marshall's
we
bell
we'd
ring.
have to.
Yeah, it's in the. We've gone past the bell anywhere. Actually, we've just been like, I didn't hear the bell.
Yeah.
What was that?
What are you talking about? What was the question? Oh God.
It
Okay.
might be any of the Mr. Beast episodes where we talk about, you know,
True.
beast.
They think he lives in the sun. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay.
Come
They're
on.
like,
one with
this
Ember.
dude is massive.
Which one was the one?
Like, it is.
It was the first Beast episode.
Yeah. We went.
The Ember Beast
pretty
episode, we
nuts.
went pretty deep in there.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty deep.
Like, all the way until the finish.
Yeah. In the climax.
Get the climax of the episode.
Yeah, we
Talking
came.
about his climax. Dude, imagine that. Imagine
No. But close your eyes.
imagining
Picture it.
picture
Oh
his
my
Beast
god.
climaxing. Like, it would. Do you think it would like orbit around?
Do you think the Earth would change orbit?
Do you think it'd be like a cloud in the sky? Like,
Well, it'd be like opaque, right? I'd be
like a
concerned.
volcano erupting.
I'd be concerned if you could see.
Volcano. That is insane. That is insane. That is insane.
It would block out the sun.
I
for
kept
days.
saying this. Oh my god, dude. I kept saying
the
this
sun
like,
is
hey,
not
yeah.
on track.
Oh no.
The sun is gonna go behind.
Okay.
I planned the shots of the sun went like in that little building between the buildings.
Jimmy's
behind us.
moving his home planet like as we speak
What?
because he lives in the sun.
Was that? Is that canon?
It's on a
Reed?
planet.
Oh, he's moving his home star as we speak. Always has to
It was a good
disagree
shot.
with us.
Yeah, I'm right.
Let's disagree as a correction. And we'll let it slide this time.
Would you rather be remembered as? Oh wait, we didn't even answer. I always do this.
Oh,
We didn't answer. I think the first Mr. Beast episode.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back.
Or-
everyone.
Actually, one of the ones where we just start making like noises. Like sometimes we're like 3,
twist.
2, 1, moo. Like sometimes we'll do one of those, or we'll start
Yeah,
going,
but like that's
Yeah.
true. But
Yeah, we-
we're also
true.
humans, so they might just think
just
that
know
we
we're
do
weird.
that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like if we're
yeah,
talking
which
about
will make them confused. They're
Yeah,
like, "Damn,
exactly.
they just make
Yeah.
animal noises. They
they don't
impersonate
know
all the
we're
other
animals.
animals on this planet.
Other way, 180 degrees.
Oh, they don't know we're animals though. They don't know.
No more.
Okay, they don't know we're
Otherwise,
animals.
your audio will be too low.
They don't know that we're making a count.
Sorry.
They don't know that we're. They don't.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off short. Sorry.
Next question.
Could've finished.
Next question.
Okay.
Wait. What was it? Oh yeah, we're still in the Ember episode. Or the one we made noises. What episode was it when we were like the 23?
The one we made noises. Which one?
I was like,
We're like,
bah, 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 bah.
podcast on May 28th, 2020.
Whoa.
See, okay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna.
What? 8:20.
At 8:21.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you what would happen if we were to try to find that episode right now. We'd be on like episode like 20 something, and we were like, "Oh my god, we found it." Next few episodes, we were like, "Wait a second, this is the one for sure."
That's right. Because we do that every time.
And
Good point.
we go to the next one. Wait.
I don't even remember when we started some of these bits. Like the 2025 bit, you could convince me we did that on episode like 10.
I think genuinely, it could have been in January.
Yeah.
It was because we were saying it's a new year.
I feel like we've been doing that bit.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
We've been doing that bit for most of the podcast.
This is why we let you on the podcast.
Yeah. Keep us in check.
Because I have a good memory.
Yeah, that Caden, that pure Redmond mind.
Wow, you can't
That
say
pure
that.
red mind. Would you rather be remembered as that basement banter person for the rest of your life, or have the podcast completely forgotten by everyone except you?
Oh, I'm being known as the
It's
basement
tough.
man
Okay.
person.
Because
Not that many people know about the podcast.
Yeah, not many people would forget about the podcast. Only like 5 people know about it.
Yeah, but then if I chose the option, you guys would forget, like, in my thing. So, like, I have these experiences and memory.
We're still expecting something back, so. Before we started, Nick paced. Holy cow! Where's he going?
Audio listeners love you to death, and video watchers. You can't see this.
This was the shortest Basement Banter career member career of all time. Okay.
Caden, get back over here.
Is he over there? Do you see Moto?
This bit is lasting way too long.
Do you smell bowling balls?
I cannot smell.
Do you hear planes? That's what I said.
That is what you said.
Like that.
Am I still rolling?
You're even
Actually,
so
like
far just to
incredible
run like 10 feet.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to, like, ruin the surprise.
I feel
I
like,
didn't want to run too far.
I feel like I want the podcast for so, like being remembered as that basement. I feel like I'm gonna do more notable things in my life.
Okay. I don't need to be recognized.
Do you guys think this is the most notable thing you're gonna do in your life? Like, imagine you peaked at Basement Banter.
Well, someone clearly wants this to be the finale. What the fuck? God.
Okay, here's the thing. I can do cool things in my life. I don't like being this bad guy. Like, I'm not the best for that. Like,
But imagine you made like a award.
You're a freelance editor, bro. They'd be hiring the Basement Banter guy.
Imagine
That would
you
be
made
on
an
your digital footprint
award-winning
forever.
film, and on your
It's
like
on my
gravestone it says like from Basement Banter. The glue that holds it together, as Joe said.
I just think it'd be funny. And I want people to know about this baby too. So that's what I'm going.
Wait, so many views.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's 8 billion.
Oh yeah,
Everyone knows.
If you become super famous, but everyone still knows you as the Basement Banter.
The
We're
revenue.
getting to number 0 on like
I just realized I haven't been
More than
looking at the
one.
camera. I've been looking at AJ's
no,
beautiful
number
face.
0 is above number 1. You don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're number 1 right now.
Yeah.
Joe said we have millions of listeners. I didn't even know about that.
It's part of I didn't even know about that. To be fair.
No one did. Earlier.
You don't have to look at the camera.
What?
You don't have to look at the camera.
I feel like I'm going with.
Can you please look? Make the logo face you. Yeah. Make sure that light stays.
But it's like Mike. Like,
I know it's weird, but just it drives me nuts when people talking to the Yeti like this. It's like it's not you.
I think I'm going with podcast. Ooh, but okay, I wouldn't care if no one else read about the podcast, but you guys not know about the podcast is. This is an important part of our friendship.
yeah, like it's not great.
How did they get in there? Did they hop the fence?
What did you get?
Ghost mice.
I don't know. They were there when we came.
Yeah. Maybe there's an
Scared
opening.
to let them in. It's kind of locked.
Oh, you're not meant to be in there.
Well, it's locked. What do you think?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you announcers or what?
Basically.
This is our podcast.
You interrupted. I'm sorry.
No worries.
You can go back and delete all that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll edit that out.
We
I can understand because this film people are driving around reading so much that you practically follow. Please walk.
Right.
That was our finale, guys. That was the big reveal.
Where's the drone show?
What a good actor.
First to film in public more often. We just get random people.
Yeah,
Just
true.
talking.
We should have invited her. When she comes back. Oh, we don't
No,
have a mic.
no,
We don't have another mic.
no. That you sounded too genuine about that.
That'd be really cool. That'd be funny.
No, it would. No, it wouldn't.
I'm going being remembered as that Basement Banter person.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Who would have been the coolest historical figure or other person to get as a guest for the finale?
Why is the table here?
Okay.
Yeah, we don't even need this.
Sorry.
I know.
I'm like just vlogging your view. I was like, putting the table so you look short. I don't know why it's here.
See, I know.
Top it up.
Like, I know that
What's the question?
this is a cop out answer, but Jesus.
The question was who would have been the coolest historical figure or other person to get as a guest for the
Did you say historical figure?
Yeah, I did.
I'm
What if
just.
we got JFK?
That's a good idea.
Okay. That would have been a big reveal. If we're like, we got the John Fitzgerald Kennedy
They
on,
just.
on the podcast. John Fortnite Kennedy.
They wouldn't be watching. YouTube would take down the video.
Yeah, that would violate community guidelines. We would be able to hear it. You just hear like
What, we just have his dead body on cam?
Spotify would just be like
You would, yeah, you, of course you would be able to hear him. He's dead.
Bring out his corpse.
Oh, JC.
It's Caden's right. We start asking, but not Jesus.
Yeah, like it's a cop-out answer, but it would just be the coolest. Like,
I feel like Kamala would have just made sense as a finale.
that's true.
She didn't respond to our emails for some reason.
The question
But
was
apparently
historical figure.
Or other person says or other person.
Oh, you just threw an historical figure. Okay, so we got anybody.
Just to get a reaction on AJ.
Yeah. Joe's so good at question writing. We should get him to write all of our questions from now on.
It's so funny because before this bit, you were like, dude, these questions are so good that I wrote.
Well, yeah, I had questions ready. Don't frame this.
It's bad
From the White House.
I have a copy.
Yeah, that's why Jacob asked for a copy earlier today.
Yeah, I think I want a copy.
He said this is the greatest thing one of his students
Jacob
have done.
was hyping up the letter so much. It was like, this is the greatest thing any of my students have ever done. I don't think any of them would have been able to pull this off. He was like, your number one.
Did he actually
It was
believe?
good writing.
He for a second was like, this is fake, right? Everyone, like, a lot of people ask if it was real, and then like the other half asked like, is this fake, right? Like no one was like
It
confident.
looks really real.
Because it's you.
Seal on it.
Yeah.
Because it's you and Moto, Nick. Like, I wouldn't
Moto
be like,
isn't even involved. He's mentioned.
What
That's
did you-
Moto's involved. Sure.
What did you like print this on?
Paper.
dumbass.
I printed this at home, bro.
Dude, it looks like it just feels like premium. Like I feel like you like carved this paper out of like some like Marshall wood. Like genuinely.
Oh.
I don't know what the question was. JC.
Yeah, I think Kamala. Kamala.
Kamala's good, yeah.
Miss Harris.
We kinda had Kamala.
Miss Harris.
That'd be funny if we do that episode. We got
her for
Miss
like
Harris,
the next episode.
Miss Harris exclusive. I think we confused with the Kamala.
We got a teacher whose last name's Harris.
I had a friend whose last name was Harris.
Dude, imagine we got Kamala on and we're like, why'd you lose?
Hey, so like, still Democrat, right?
Which
Like,
one of us would be the most likely to win to lose an election?
probably,
They were like,
probably.
Well,
me.
I mean, one of us already.
Oh, wait, okay, let's actually ask that question. Which one of us would be most? I think me to lose in the election. Me.
With all due respect, they would be like, that means not 35. That means not LGBT.
That's a compliment.
We didn't say that about.
You're look young.
Yeah.
I'm not even talking height wise right now. I mean,
No,
that
I know. I am aware. I look very young.
You could be in 5th grade.
Okay, I wouldn't go that
We've
far.
established this.
Yeah.
This was like episode 1.
0.5.
Yeah.
Frankly, my entire life. Like, I don't. This is not something we established. Like, I've been looking young.
Basement Banter established.
No, I've been looking. I wasn't
No.
old when I joined the podcast. Like, I didn't de-age, guys. I don't. What?
Feels like it.
I mean, speaking of
'Cause you got taller.
5 where we established this, episode 0.5 is going to be released on Spotify.
Oh really? We're.
Yeah, bonus episode after
Oh,
this.
okay. Yeah. I'm down for
Episode
that.
0.
That's fair.
I don't think
You
we're
guys
gonna-
won't want to listen to it because
Yeah.
it's bad.
It's our best episode. We've gone downhill ever since.
Minus all our other episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Low key, where the JFK bit started.
Yeah, that is where the JFK bit
It's where the
started.
It's the oldest bit.
JFK's Big Bang. It's
J-
the old. the
Wait,
grass
what
bit
came
was
first, the
there.
grass or the?
Was if you had to replace all the water in the way with something else, where you said grass.
No, it was grass.
Water was first, and then it needed grass. It's crazy. The grass. It should really be the water bit, if you think about it.
No.
Yeah, how did we get to?
Oh, because we just didn't want water on the world, so we just wanted the entire world to be
It's like,
land.
That's even dumber. We
I
can't
don't
go
know how
that
we came
low.
up with that.
Wait, that was the bit. That is really sad.
Would you listen to episode 1 recently? Is that how you?
No,
I thought
we
it
have
was
the
replaced-
questions.
I thought it was replaced with the grass or something.
We have the questions.
Yeah, I swear to God, it was
Five,
replaced all the
pretty
grass
sure.
with grass. And we said with
We did
grass.
grass episode 1. So it was like the first real episode.
Okay, we're gonna take a brief intermission. I'm gonna adjust the camera exposure.
Okay. I like how you're saying brief intermission. This is being cut out. AJ walking up to the camera and everything's still gonna be here. I'm gonna check the basement banter questions while we're here. Okay.
What that Joe sent you?
Yeah, the Joseph.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah, it's a
basement
secret.
banter
We've actually.
If anybody notices that it gets like 5 stops brighter halfway through the podcast or wherever we are now,
Yeah, we are like
Ask
25 minutes there.
if I'm lucky, I will. If I'm
Damn.
good,
Okay, episode 0 we didn't do the bit, and then
Nope.
Wait, what?
episode 1, question 5 was grass. You guys were right. Grass
Wait.
bit started episode 1.
Wow.
Yeah, I said.
So
that.
JFK bit is older.
JFK bit is the oldest bit.
Wow.
You know what's
What's
the
the-
oldest
My
bit?
man.
This podcast.
This 6th question.
Daisies.
The oldest bit is this podcast.
Wait, Caden has a point.
We took this bit too far. Literally, this is a bit. The entire podcast is the oldest bit.
Because
And guys, I'm glad I've been on this bit with you.
Me too.
But it wasn't real.
It wasn't an actual.
I feel like at a certain point it didn't become. It was just like we do the podcast. Like we started as a bit. Like no one's gonna listen to this. It's kind of.
It's a bit.
Kamala.
Dude, I just smoked so much weed before every episode. It's insane.
What did you say? You shut up and
Let's do it.
Nah, that's a lie. I
Kamala.
didn't do that.
Kamala would be the coolest guest. Oh shit! I muted my.
Like on accident.
Yeah, I've been like kind of like leaning my mic towards Caden because I have a feeling that Blue Yeti is gonna give out.
Yeah.
Why you think?
Okay.
I don't fondle the black.
Where were you going with that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Finish the sentence.
Mike.
No one ever said fondle a microphone.
You were filling with that.
Fiddle and fondle is the same thing, bro. Don't even like
Well,
what?
fondle is what I put at the end of a letter, but I'm like fondle AJ.
What?
That's what I put. That's where I said letter.
Why do you sign that to other people? Why do you sign
Fondle H. Oh my
It's like
Why are you fondling yourself?
Like fondly. That's right.
Why are you fondling yourself? Why do you sign that in letters?
Fondling.
Why are you fondling yourself on the letter?
Fondling, and by it, well, let's just say my signature. That's what he's doing.
That's what I thought. Shut up, section.
She fondled on my signature till like
Okay, ink is good.
ink is good. Ink is cum.
Well, wait.
Thank you for the clarification.
Fondle is sexual act.
Oh yeah.
What's the
Famous now.
what's the testicles and penis
Fondle on my letter.
on my letter on my pen
Oh my Joe.
on my pen on my
Yeah,
pen.
she
She
fondled
fondled on my pen till I ink.
Right. High fives all around.
Why do you guys look at me right after that? Like,
Because you're a person that would also fondle. I think I'm the least likely to fondle.
Yeah, I would fondle you guys.
Alright, let's get back to the questions.
is
I
this
think
supposed?
Kamala would have been the coolest guest to have on the finale. Who are you guys answering?
I know. I agree.
Okay.
JFK?
Good question. Hang on.
I agree with Nick. Maybe,
Yeah, so
maybe for the first time in my life, I agree with Nick.
Character development.
I'm actually a member now. This is insane.
If Basement Banter had a theme song, what would it be? I mean, we kind of already have an intro music, but that's not like a theme song.
It's closer.
I won't.
No, it's not.
No. It's,
Yeah,
it's gotta
that's
be
a
like
Christmas.
some like.
Just the two of us.
Like, just you.
What about like routines in the night?
No, it's gotta have like the same vibe as like Gotta Catch You
Gotta have,
Out.
like,
You know what I mean?
some,
Yeah. Oh, Sumatra. I know that.
That feels too like. It's gotta be too. It's gotta be upbeat for Basement Banter.
What
Like,
is the song I pulled from Mormons? That is.
Do you know what it's called?
No.
we
No
can't
one
pick a royalty-free song.
I can.
I thought you made that song from Switch.
That's not royalty free. It's not royalty free. I pay $300 a year for that service, bro.
Actually,
Yes. We got premium intro music. Nobody else
AJ.
has that.
You're like so net negative for this podcast right
No,
now.
It's for my
everything.
edit, yes.
Yeah, but like realistically,
Podcast.
It was like I think
You're
I
like-
had, I had it before.
how many times have we used that?
Okay, it doesn't cost me.
Yeah, I know. It's per month.
Boys are back in town.
But wait, but how many months have we been?
A year, $300
Oh, a year.
Max.
So
Guys, what about the boys are back in town? I mean, we're not like returning. It needs to be
we're actually
talked about,
not
like,
returning.
guys.
It's the opposite.
The magic number by De La Soul.
Oh, magic number is good.
Magic number. I'm going magic number.
I'm gonna go with the one off our list, I think, because that is like the music. I'm gonna go logical here.
But we edited to say like 2 is the magic number plus 1 that's wait, that isn't 1 and they're like 2 plus 1 that's 3. It's the magic number. Caden, what song?
I'm gonna go.
And you better answer this quickly. We gotta get through these questions.
Yeah, it's getting dark. I think I might go take off the ND filter actually.
Sorry, I was really looking at that like plate.
high as a coyote.
Wait, it's Moto. He's coming.
That is like 80,000 feet in the air. Okay?
I see it going down.
That is not-
It is going down. Point the camera.
What?
Nothing.
Have we not been rolling?
No, you're good.
That would have been so funny.
That would I would have cried.
It would have been so unbetter.
I've been recording though.
I love how we're not cutting
Okay,
out.
we're down to 7% battery.
Okay, how much better was
I
that
have-
start though?
I have another battery, like 50%.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
So we can stop it. Stop, like, and continue.
Okay.
Alright, jump.
Magic number. You go art.
Yeah, the artless song.
Catch 'em all because I like it. Yeah.
Okay, fair.
I couldn't think of one.
Would you rather have our worst moments played at the United Nations or have our best moments played at every funeral?
Those funerals are getting it.
Probably the funerals. It cheer 'em up.
It cheer 'em up.
Although,
What about
we
our
consider
best
some of our
moment?
best
Like the
friends.
beast?
Consider, yeah. We can't talk about huge cock at a funeral. Like,
Jimmy's funeral.
True.
I like
True. That was,
Jimmy Beast's funeral.
well, all the hands are on the grave.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right, yeah.
And they're playing the damn best moments, and they're like sobbing about. I almost said sobbing. Like sobbing about like their loss.
Climax.
Their loss of
Sorry.
Jimmy and his little Jimmy.
It is. No, it's not
His
little.
big Jimmy.
His big Jimmy. The beast.
And like they're like so sad about it, and then like the Basement Banter clip comes on where we're like, imagine him whipping out that piece. Like that would be.
Dude, if Mr. Beast was gone, the earth would go up.
I'm playing our best.
Stop doing that, Nick. I don't think you've caught it a single time. Nick keeps gesturing.
Tell us right now, is something else going to happen so we don't get our hopes up? Yes or no? Just say no if it's not.
No,
Okay. I just want to make sure.
nothing else is going to happen.
Right now.
For the next 2 minutes.
But United Nations, they would like declare war on us.
Probably not.
Our
Probably
worst
wouldn't
moments.
do that.
Our worst moments.
We said we'd kill
We filed-
orphans.
Did we say that?
Yeah,
Plenty of people say that.
Hold
okay?
on. Which one of us said that?
me.
Okay, that's what
Probably
I
as
thought.
well.
No, it was actually all of us
It
because
was
we were
just-
saying we were gonna laugh and make the
I feel
orphan
like-
cry and like its sadness go down.
We
And
did all agree that we were going to kill orphans. Or kill a orphan, one in specific.
I think we.
Jeremy,
I think out of the 3 of us, Caden is like the most often mentions like Hitler or like some messed up thing. We could like disassociate ourselves from Caden. We could, it's all him. He was making us do this.
Good point.
And we could,
See,
like,
hey,
we could turn
yeah, I was making you do it when every single episode I'm not introduced and I'm going. No, that's what I can say. I can say I'm not a guest. I can say I'm a guest. I can say I'm not an official member because I'm not. It'd be all on you.
I'm going United Nations.
I'm going funeral,
Cheer people
dude.
up.
Are you kidding me?
get so pissed at us. Someone would come and kill us if, like, imagine.
Oh, it's like we went there and
AJ.
personally set up.
Wait,
like,
it says
a TV.
from the podcast. That doesn't mean our video is shown.
Imagine if your child was kidnapped and murdered, and you're at their funeral. Very somber moment. The child's like 11. You thought you would spend your rest of your life with this child.
I would never spend my life with a child. That's weird.
Problem solved. We haven't had kids yet.
Imagine
Yet. Quote, unquote, yet.
There's a funeral like imagine going to a funeral and seeing clips of they would think it's your doing.
Okay, here's
They'd
the
be like,
thing.
AJ,
Here's the thing.
for the love of God,
Here's the
why
thing.
did you play those?
The three of us are not rolling out a TV and computer
Hey,
together and like.
By the off
TV
chance
when we play our
that
footage.
this is the clip they show, the context will be shown.
That's true. Is this one of our best moments?
No.
It is a finale, but this isn't like a funny joke.
Yeah, those funeral, it'd be so funny though.
Actually, you know what? I'm going funeral for the sake of the bit.
I'll say I think there's a lot more funerals.
The one we're suffering to go around.
Listen, hear me out.
You know,
I think there's a lot more funerals lately that want to celebrate life instead of like being also.
It would also be good for one of our funerals because then they wouldn't have to get there.
that's
We're
true,
helping
that's true,
people
that's
out.
true.
We're helping out people out.
No, we said this about the orphan too.
No, net positive. Net positive. Because the people that have to plan the funerals of us three, which is
You know what?
a combined funeral, they're doing one funeral for all of us.
This podcast is a net negative, so they can have a net positive.
We're really good people.
We are. And this podcast shows it.
And we'd kill that orphan.
Joe literally said that we strengthen democracy.
Millions.
Millions of Americans.
Wait, he
billions probably.
There's
I'm back to the
there's
thing
not
where, like-
billions of Americans. There's not billions of Americans, bro.
Days a week.
25 hours a day.
If someone made a documentary about Basement Banter, what would be the most embarrassing moment? And would you pretend like the
Embarrassing.
podcast never existed?
Thumbs 9/11.
I don't wanna talk about
He
it.
knew exactly what I was
I don't
gonna.
wanna talk
The
about
thumbs
this.
9/11 joke.
I don't wanna talk
Worst
about this.
joke of.
And
Okay, yeah, I did that joke, so I knew we'd talk
there's a
about it
second,
now.
Shut up. There's a second part of the question. And would you pretend like the podcast never existed? Like
Wait, okay.
if they roll up and you're like no, wrong guy.
Like what?
Basement.
Is that joke so bad you'd be like, no, it's not me.
I feel like for
deny it.
you it's the 9/11 thumbs joke.
Yeah, I know.
For me, it might be saying, you know, when you text someone "Hey heart emoji," or one of the many times I talk about like having a tail. I think you guys are sleeping on having a tail.
No.
Nick has had some bad jokes.
But you're clearly not embarrassed because you just said you wanted a tail just now again.
I don't know. I was
It's
the one
about
that
wagging the tail, Caden.
What? No.
Like imagine you're like blushing, right, or something. Like a girl calls you. You start wagging that tail.
I'm chopping the tail off. I'm chopping it off. Okay.
So what was the question again?
If someone
That'd
made
be
a
like popping a
documentary
boner,
about
bro.
Basement Banter, what would be the most
Sorry.
embarrassing moment, and would you pretend like the podcast never existed?
Wait a minute. What did you say? Sorry, you're gonna just say the
Sorry,
question
I
again.
didn't even.
Say it again.
No,
Go back to like
you repeat
twice
it.
as slow.
You.
I didn't hear you quite.
I said that'd be like popping a boner.
It would be. It would be like it hurt. It 100% would be.
Dude, they'd be so creeped out. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Alright, go back to the question. I don't even know.
I think you guys need to come up.
I'm not coming.
Hold up.
I am not coming to the tail.
Let's go back a few seconds.
I am not
What
succumbing
did you
to.
say? Pause.
Go back.
I am not
Everyone,
succumbing.
Backtrack.
He's really
Backtrack. Skip
No.
10 seconds behind. This guy's behind. Go back in the transcript, okay? I'm inventing new ones on the spot. Okay. Previous disc. Swipe back. What did you just say?
I am not succumbing to the tail.
You know what? Pause. Rewind. Alright, stop. What was the
I'm so
question?
straight.
Yes, I'm gonna
What
say
would be the
yes.
most?
You're not straight.
You're gonna act like the podcast never existed.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna
I'm saying the podcast.
I genuinely, I have so
Proud.
many
Loud
moments
and
I can't
proud.
think.
Yeah, proud. No, I'm proud.
Loud and proud. I'm saying the podcast existed. What would be the most embarrassing moment for you?
skip.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been that embarrassed, like, really. I don't really have that much pride.
If two of us made it together, we could terribly embarrass by just straight facing it. Just like dead silence.
That's so
like,
true. That's
why
so
would you
true.
say that?
That's so true. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I was gonna straight face AJ. I just couldn't do it. I actually couldn't do it. Oh my god.
I'm too funny.
No, I just can't stop laughing. Like,
That's how powerful a banter is. The content of our banter.
Aww. Shut up, Nick.
I was gonna do it again.
Why am I being targeted here?
Yo, Nick.
I stretched my leg too far.
All right, next question.
I don't think I have an embarrassing moment.
No.
Can somebody bring the sun back up?
Yeah, welcome back. I was fully expecting Mommy to pick what back.
Oh, sorry. Didn't pick up on that.
If you could ask Kamala Harris one question, what would it be? Why'd you lose?
Yeah, why'd you lose? Yeah.
Why'd you
Probably.
lose would be so funny.
No, I want AJ to come up with an original one.
Okay. I asked her if she could come on the podcast. If she'd come on the podcast. She would arrive on the podcast. Or like make
Climax on the ball.
Yeah.
That was lame, AJ.
Climax to the podcast. Shut the fuck up. I giggle.
Okay, let's say she's already on the podcast. Let's say she's already on the podcast. What's the question to ask? For the grass question. Like if we only get one.
Imagine we asked this.
I'm so sorry, AJ. I didn't even realize I was straight faced after he said that. He just said I'm funny. I didn't even I was like, it was subconscious. Why do you start like doing this? Like you start like sucking in his cheeks like
Are lengthy staring at each other after jokes, as if they're not funny, even though we are the funniest people in the world.
That's what the people are saying.
Anyways,
I'm just doing it to look at AJ's
the
face.
president, the current president of the United States.
I'm actually Trump.
No, Biden. Bye, AJ.
The camera's still
Third
going.
time AJ has left.
You let the camera stop going.
Can't you flip the screen around?
Okay, we're down to 2%.
Do you want to swap out the battery?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay. Do you have the battery pack in there?
The question is, which one? How much charge does this have?
How long?
Oh, we're back.
We're back? Okay. We just realized we're like 40 minutes into the podcast and the question. AJ, I hope you don't have this.
We're just on pace.
And like, AJ, here's my question. 2 after this question. I think we're on pace. And then the podcast is over. We all died.
That was the pact.
That was the pact. You agree in blood.
What?
And that Sons is lazy.
I thought we were gonna do season 2.
From beyond the grave. That grave which does not miss.
We're going to random spots in hell. I was gonna say heaven, but we're not making that.
Mark Rober.
Yeah, gotta get it in. You gotta get it in.
There's the embarrassing. There's the embarrassing moment. There it is.
There's a nervous laugh.
I actually just now was thinking, like, what bits did I bring up? We gotta do every bit.
What are we missing?
We
We got bzzz, we got moo, we got bow 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 bow.
we got 2025.
We got
There's gotta be another. Are we that lame?
too many.
We only have
Was all this hair on my head when I was wearing it?
Yes. No, it's grass that dropped. It dropped on the.
No, my dog got hair all over it, and I told my mom I was gonna take all the hair off before I recorded, and then I didn't. We were in a rush.
Dude,
fun.
I am allergic to dogs.
What
So.
question would you guys ask?
It's awkward. It's awkward.
What question? Would
Okay,
you guys
what
ask?
question would we ask Kamala?
Let's say she's already on the phone.
I don't
You do not
know.
need to ask her to come on the podcast.
No, no.
I'd like. Well,
Damn.
Not drive back off.
Football team came and left.
Appreciate that. We're gonna go.
Dude, it's like,
Why'd you lose? I think.
why do you lose is a good one, but I don't know.
If you
Although
could replace
she
all
just,
the-
But
she
it's
just be like,
obvious.
what do you mean I
Or
lost?
maybe like if you could replace all the
Exactly. Like, no shit, she lost. She got less votes.
I feel like it's kind of
That's
already
the whole
like,
point.
explained why she lost.
Yeah.
Let's,
Why?
she would have a good answer to the grass question.
Why'd Biden drop the race?
Because he had cancer.
That's a conspiracy.
I know this is tough. I don't have a good question for comment on.
Yeah, because she's lame.
9/11 references.
Don't look at me.
Tower!
Start. Way to go. Way to go. Okay, good.
Plane?
Maybe we ask.
Plane! Wait! Plane. Plane. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. How is the PA getting louder without them there? They're not there anymore, and it's louder now.
We're sitting in an empty field playing like PA music, bro. There's nobody.
There's no one there. Okay.
Wait, actually, what is happening? Like, why is it playing?
Kamala, where were you on that? What were you up to? You like accuse her.
That'd be good. That's the best one we got so far, I guess.
I'm still partial to the grass question because it's like, you know, she would have an. She wouldn't just be like, I don't know, water.
I'm gonna say grass.
Grass.
Yeah. What would you place all the grass in the world with? That's what I asked her. Cade?
I'll go grass.
You're still recording, right?
Obviously.
I mean, have you checked?
Yes. Like a few minutes ago.
I'll go as soon as we have
That's
the
what
like
we
most like hodgepodge setup. Right here.
Yeah.
I said hodgepodge. I feel like I've never used that word.
These are convenient, actually.
You're a little
It'd
Hodge.
be nice if we had one more.
Little podge.
You're my Hodge. And I'm your Hodge.
Speaking of grass,
Oh.
Can you do that?
No. The last
the
one.
goosebumps. Dude, the fuck is
I gotta get a good smell.
Yeah, there is grass. For once, there's grass all around us. Oh, this is lovely that AJ. Caden just picked up grass and
Nice.
threw it all over Caden. If you had to replace everything,
Boom!
if you had to replace everything in the world with something else, what would it be?
Water.
Grass! I don't know.
Grass.
Oh,
Everything.
that's what I said. That,
$1 billion.
Like, who is gonna.
Wait, did you say you replace everything?
Everything.
Everything in the world with something else.
Not just grass, we're playing he plays in everything.
All of the things. Every last one. It's in the word.
We're gone. Would we sacrifice basement banter for grass? Well, are we?
He replaces basement banter too.
Biologic molecules. It's like life.
Shut up.
Life can come
Shut up. I don't like your face.
Wait, isn't grass kind of biological? I think there's some bio in
What do
it.
you mean is grass biological? Yes, it is, AJ.
Okay. So I'm going grass.
But isn't
Yeah, I just logic
isn't
my
there
way
like
grass.
isn't there like it's not like biology? It's like a different ology, like for plants. For plants.
It's like
Plant
botany,
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a different.
but it's still like under biology.
I guess.
I think grass. I think I'm replacing everything in the world with
Me
grass.
too, yeah.
Okay, but it's
Grass
got to
is
be like
decent.
rich people grass. Like it can't be like this.
Yeah.
Grass. This grass
This
isn't
grass.
good.
AstroTurf.
Moss.
Whoa. That was a mossless statement.
My insects like it.
Grass, yeah, grass.
I'm going grass.
We got house rules in that, sorry.
Yeah, where you go?
Grass. I think that's the only logical answer.
You guys have any more questions?
Is that the last question?
Is that it?
Do you guys have any more questions?
Wait, I'm looking at the paper. That is the last question.
Can we recite the anthem for the United States of America, please?
Oh,
I think that's
shit. Yeah, as for
Okay.
I low-key don't have it memorized.
3. Yeah, me either. But we're gonna go with it.
uh,
3. Wait. 3. Okay. Wait. No. Hold on. Okay. So, okay. Hold on. Wait. Okay. A 5. A 6.
Hold on.
6, 7.
Oh, say, can you see by the sun's early light?
Okay.
what?
So proudly
What?
As the
Wait, just a sec.
Twilight slash.
Don't look it up. We're going off memory.
Whose broad stripes and bright
bright
stars
stars
We're
to the perilous night.
as bombs burn.
So proud. What's so proud?
underneath
We have sailed
As the
twilight
twilight
that's gleaming,
Whose
and a flag was still there.
with bombs bursting
There.
Oh,
America.
Say, can you see?
Yeah.
America the brave and the
Home of the free.
I think we're done here then.
That was the last question.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys have any more questions?
It's about to end.
Kaden, do you have any more questions?
No.
AJ, do you?
I have one more question.
No.
I do have one more question. Why the fuck did we do this? Why the fuck did we do any of this?
Wait.
Why the fuck did we take it this
I guess there's something about AJ just ran away.
Caden just ran away.
Yeah, that's Kaden. He swore. I don't know. It was kind of fun.
I've been holding on to that for a while.
I'm back. I low-key need to run around a little bit.
I think we did it because it was fun, and I mean, for the bit.
The bit went too far. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I think we're done here then. That was some basement banter.
Goodbye. Okay.
I put my mic with me. Like, we just started the podcast on our way. Wait, can we walk to the sunset?
Yeah, let's go down this hill.